Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally arrived. I think it goes without saying, when these glasses pop on, we know we're business. We know we're serious. These glasses are really foggy. I think they're really, really dirty. Probably should clean these up before I do Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday today is how to clean glasses. No, but today is Wisdom Wednesday. For those of you that are unaware of what Wisdom Wednesday is, this is your first time stopping by, thank you and welcome. But today I like to go over some things that I've learned, some things that I experienced. And again, Wisdom Wednesday isn't for me to necessarily tell you how to think or live or believe or any of that. It's just things that I've learned from, and maybe you guys can take how I talk about it, what I learned from it, maybe grow from it and gain some wisdom. That's all it is, that's all it ever will be. I like to always reiterate that because I don't want you guys ever thinking that I know more, that I'm better than anybody else, because I'm not. I know I'm not. So without further ado, welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. I enjoy seeing your smiling faces. I'm happy to see you here. Let's roll this intro and let's get today started. Woo! Oh yeah, look, that's a lot better. I can actually see in front of me now. Yeah, all right. I think we're good there. I think we're good. Okay, perfect. All right, let's roll it. Okay, guys, welcome back to the vlog. When I'm laughing at the beginning like that, it's because usually it takes me 4 or 5 times to get this kind of intro started. I just start laughing at myself because it's hilarious. I'm just sitting here talking to a camera and I'm getting so worked up about it. Anywho, what I want to talk about today is expectations and us as ourselves setting the incorrect expectations. And what I mean by that is, and this is something that I deal with constantly, and I'm going to continue to deal with it as we move forward. I know I am. It's something that I have to learn and I get better at it, but I think it's just gonna be something that I deal with constantly, and that's expecting things from other people or just in general. We expect certain situations, certain people to do certain things, and in reality, we're setting ourselves up for failure. I feel like I may have talked about this before, and that goes to show you that I still am dealing with it, and I don't want to not talk about it because I may have talked about it before. I mean, glad that I'm talking about it again because it's showing you that this is things that I truly still continue to deal with even after I talk about it, even after I feel like I found a light in the tunnel, because in reality it's a constant battle. You grow every single day with it. And my thinking of this, and the reason I want to make this video is because I find myself expecting certain things from people that I feel, again, and this is really catch-22, is because the answer to this is, well, they should do this, or they should do that because they're this, because they're that. And I guess, yeah, some of us are right. Maybe they should do these things. But at the same time, if you don't ask for anything from anybody, or you don't tell them what you're expecting, can you really blame them if they don't do what you expect them to do? You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I find myself beating myself up. It's like, I don't like to ask for anything. I don't want anything. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me. I think I mean, I can't say that because it does matter, because it's affecting me. But I have to realize that I can't expect people to do certain things or act a certain way. One, if I don't ask. Two, if I don't tell them. And I'm kind of fighting with my inner self right now because, again, like, there's part of me that's saying, but if they are these people, if they say they're these people and they act like this, they should do certain things, right? And again, and this is why it's a battle, because I'm thinking about it as we speak, that I'm fighting with myself, my inner conscience, like, no, I shouldn't expect anything, and I shouldn't. I think honestly what it boils down to is it's my fault for expecting someone to do a certain thing and to be a certain way and to act a certain way for me or towards me or whatever it may be. Again, that's on me. And no matter who it is, I think, you know, whether it's, I'm not calling anybody out here, so don't think if I say a parent or anything, I'm not calling anybody out. I'm literally just, this is hypothetical. But I'm gonna use Caitlin because Caitlin knows it has nothing to do with her. So let's just say I expect Caitlin to every night when I come home to have dinner ready, right? And I come home and it's not ready and I get super angry. That's nobody's fault but myself, because I expected her to have dinner cooked, ready on the plate as soon as I walk in the door. Boom. I didn't ask her to do it. I didn't be like, hey babe, can you make sure this happens for when I get home? I didn't do any of that. Not that I treat my wife like just to stay home cook wife either. That's hopefully we're not just to get blown out of context. I'm just using an example. If I come home and I expecting things without asking her, I can't get upset with her, right? But there's also the other flip side is, like, if I come home and I just want my wife to love me unconditionally, that shouldn't be an expectation, right? That's something that comes with being a wife, is, hey, you know, that's something you sign up for. I shouldn't have to ask for that. And I think that's where I have to find that middle ground. Is like, well, what's like an actual, hey, me expecting it, and what's just when you sign this bond between me and a wife, or me and somebody else, or me and being a parent or being in a relationship, there's something there that's guaranteed, right? When you sign that contract, I think it's something that's just kind of universal between the two. And I think that's where I have to find out what it is. I could be wrong there too, maybe not. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. That's why I talk about this. And I don't like to get wordy, I don't like to get rambly. I hope I'm making sense. I always question this too, because sometimes I'm like, maybe I'm not making any sense. Maybe I'm just rambling, maybe I'm talking too fast. People have already clocked out 3 minutes ago, and that could be the case. I'm talking to myself, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I thought about this video for a long time. I really wanted to make sure that I projected it correctly. And again, I think this Wisdom Wednesday isn't me leaving with you guys with, you know, just maybe a bird of knowledge. I don't feel like I'm leaving you guys with anything. I feel like we're unresolved, but maybe I'm leaving you more than I realize, because maybe I left just an open canvas for you guys to think and to kind of create your own ending versus me having an ending. And sometimes, just like a movie, right? I feel like the greatest movies are the ones that leave it open for you to think for yourselves and kind of draw your own conclusion. They're frustrating, they annoy the hell out of me, but when you really slow down and think about it, those are the most beautiful movies because it just has this nice organic ending. And maybe this might come, maybe not. I don't know, I'm hoping that's the case here. I'm a man can pray, okay? Jeez. Again, I think, and that's what I love about these Wisdom Wednesdays. Again, they're not me coming in here telling you what to do, what to think, how to be, or me telling you this is the way it is, this is the knowledge. I'm right, I got all the answers, because I don't. I have no idea what the hell's going on 98% of the time. I'm just here learning every day and every moment, just like the rest of us. So I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say. I still feel kind of, I don't know, and I think that's what makes this Wisdom Wednesday so great, is I feel this might be the first one I don't feel like, hey, I got anything accomplished, while at the same time I did. If that makes sense, I don't know. I feel like I just repeated myself, and I might have. But I think it's to be continued. I think this Wisdom Wednesday is to be continued. I thought about it long and hard, and I thought when I sat down to talk about this, I felt like I had an answer. But as I talked about it, my inner conscience basically flipped my switch on me again and continued to push against it. So that's why I don't really have a conclusion. I feel weird leaving it like this, but I think I have to. It's to be continued. I'm okay with that, actually. I think it's starting to sink in a little bit that I am okay with this. I just enjoy talking to you guys. I love this camera. I love sitting down in front of this camera and talking. I really do enjoy making these videos every single day and finding my splatter. So with that, I'm gonna close it out, guys. Every day, find your hype, continue to find your splatter, continue to do your splatter challenge. I love it. I love seeing you guys every day. I love seeing your smiling faces. I'm so glad that you guys choose to tune in and take, 7 to 10, however long I ramble for, minutes out of your life just to hear a young kid like me ramble. Means the world to me. So that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you love me to your left, to your right, and as always, baby, y'all have a great ass night.